everybody. Happy Saturday.
If you like this video,
Let's see.
and subscribe.
Thank you. If you like this, make sure you subscribe. We got the whole team here today. Welcome back. Hey, Jenny. Cynthia is here. Paula is here. Sarah made it to a live. Caitlin, Lozia, Lisa.
Share something.
What do you want to say, Maya? What do you want to say? Look at my baby. Here's your baby's hat. Today we are doing Kettlebell Power. I missed you all. I was gone last week. We were out of town. We went to see some family, didn't we? But we are back today. Say hello to Creeper. Hey, Christine. Hey, Elizabeth. Megan. Lisa's wearing her new BAC tank top. I almost wore mine. All right, guys. So all you need. All right. Are you guys? You're a queen, you're a king. All right, Laura is here. Amanda is here. Reva, hello. Carrie in South Carolina. Justine, first time doing a live. All right, we're going to get these crazies out of here in just a minute, and we will grab our kettlebells. We will get going. Natisha, Paula. All right, guys, say bye. Bye. Okay. There we go. Okay, get your stuff. Woo! All right, Katie is here. Michelle, Kelly, Linda, Olivia. Looks like my house, right? Catherine, Sandra in Kentucky. Let's do this. Yes. Team Sherry is here. Hello. All right, you got everything? Okay. We always come with, everything. So we are doing it today with Kettlebell Power. If you did the dumbbell power last week, which was pre-recorded, we are going to have a similar format. Hey, Allison is here. Gwen is here. Jamie also wearing BAC tank. And my son said it's cool. I'm wearing merch from my favorite YouTuber. Listen, the kids love the YouTubers. The kids think that we're so cool. All right, team. So Jenny's son has a creeper like that too. Oh, we're really into it. Shirley, Holly, Caitlin. Awesome. All right, team. So similar format, working with the kettlebells. If you don't have a kettlebell, obviously you can just use a dumbbell. Coco Mommy, first live. Oh my gosh, Alonda, you've been doing my workouts for years because I see it all over Instagram. I love it. I'm so glad that you are here. Natasha is here. All right, team. Yes, I know, following 6 years. Julie saying hi, but gonna do the lower body. Oh, good luck with that lower body MRT. All right, team, and also do want to give a special shout out to Benson if he is watching today. He's a friend of ours, so hey, Benson. All right, Angela is here. Hello from Israel. Hope the baby won't wake up. I hope so too. I'm sending all the good vibes, sleep vibes to you. All right. So we're going to be starting back to basics like we did with the dumbbell power for 45 seconds. We'll do a full round, upper, lower, and core. Then we will go back, we'll add power for 30 seconds. It's a pretty fun format. It goes fast, and of course, you can always stay back to basics, all right? So make sure you have your kettlebell. Make sure you have some water. I'm gonna go ahead and take a sip, getting over a little bit of a cold here. So here we go. All right, so go ahead, give yourself some space. Lori is here. All right, let's go ahead. Lori, happy birthday. I don't know if that is to me, but thank you for the reminder, Lori. It's not my birthday, but it is the birthday of the YouTube channel. How did I forget that? 9 years, y'all, that we have been doing this. 9 years. So today is the day. I'm gonna make a post about it later. Candace and Gus are here, ready to bell it up. Yes, I love to hear it. So again, if you don't have a kettlebell, use a dumbbell or just use body weight. As long as you are here and moving, that is all that we care about. So, roll those shoulders back. Almost forgot that end of January 2014 is when we decided, and I give Kurt all the credit, to put up our very first YouTube video. Take it out right here. Whoo! Breathe. And step it out into that side lunge. Happy birthday, BodyFit by Amy YouTube channel. Right through here. Week 3 of our power series if you are following it. Let's take it side to side. If not, it is never too late to start. We have one more week of power, so get excited. But it was a tough one. We had some longer workouts. Let's take it flat back down. We had some MRT, and you guys really showed up in a big way. Right through here. Hold it here. Roll those shoulders. Stretching it out. Maybe you're feeling tight. Maybe it's been a long week. Who knows? Chastity saying I should post the very first workout video. You can find it. 10-minute cardio. I did a whole 10-minute series. Walk your feet in and round it up. Let's step it back right here. So here, whoo, you'll be able to tell a difference. Old space, old equipment. We've come a long way since then. Hold it here if you can. Drop that knee if you can. Really sink forward. I notice a lot of us have been talking recently about having tight hip flexors. So getting the strength like we do, but also getting that stretch. Leaning it here. And then if you can, reach it up into that world's greatest stretch. Let's just do a few little spinal rotations. You can drop the knee. Right here. And then step up out of that. Let's do the same thing other side. So step it back. You can stay here if you need to. Drop it down if you can, and just sit forward into that hip flexor. And then we're also opening up that front knee. Take your hand right here. Reach it up. And let's do a little twist. Right through here. Woo! Breathe. Alicia loves the 10-minute workouts. Yes, we have so many 10-minute workouts now. Lots of 10-minute quick hits. If you can't, take it back to that high plank. If that's not right for you, take it to the knees or stay up top. And let's take it forward and back. Toes towards the shoulders. Toes to heels. Yes, core. And then press up, down dog. Actually, I want you to hold it here. Pedal those feet, those heels. Just right through here. There we go. And then slowly bring it back down. Let's walk those hands back and bring it all the way up. All right, team. So tap and reach across right through here. Whoo, you keep going. I'm gonna get my timer started here. There we go. Whew. We need that for our intervals. Take it over your head. All right, so in case you're just joining, we are doing back to basics strength for our first round of every circuit. So that'll be 45 seconds. So last week when we did dumbbell, we did some lunges, we did some rows, planks. Then your second round, same set of exercises, but single-sided. So right side, left side, and we add some power. What's gonna be fun about today is that we actually are going to put some things together to create the power. Remember, we do not have to add jumping or high impact to get power. Power is strength and speed together, but we can get that just by creating some power in our movements. So we will be adding that as we go. It's gonna be a fun workout. Woo! All right, Paula did a full plank without going to her knees. Good work. I love non-scale victories. I love to hear them from you. Laura loves kettlebells. Me too. All right, team. So go ahead, shake everything out. Again, if you need a quick sip of water before we start it, grab it. Let's do this. Grab a medium to heavy kettlebell. We're going to start just with your basic squat, so you have a lot of options. You can take it. Just drop it, squat. If you want to keep that kettlebell low, I know for some of you that's a better option. If you want to take a goblet squat, holding it at your chest, everything sitting low here. We're here. We'll start with that. Round two, exercise two, we're doing a basic press. I'm going to give you a few different options, mix it up throughout that 45 seconds. Then we're going to take it seated with or without your kettlebell to a Russian twist, all right? Second round, right after that, we'll go right into adding some power. I'm gonna talk you through it as we go. My kettlebell is freezing, you guys, in the garage. All right, let's do it. Squat it down right here, 45. Sit low. Now, remember with this squat, we're just doing a regular squat, toes forward, but there's nothing wrong with taking your toes out a little bit. Sometimes that's more comfortable for your body. If you even want to take it to a sumo squat, that's okay too. And again, if it's easier for you to have the weight low, great option. If it's easier for you to just take it body weight, that works too. Whoo! breathe. Brittany's asking, should we be going near failure? So this workout is gonna move. I would say at the end of every exercise, you wanna feel pretty fatigued, but not to where you can't do the next exercise, if that makes sense. I'll talk about that more at the end. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Give your hands a little break. We're gonna go to a press. So we're gonna start up to center, then I'm gonna give you the option to take it right and left. Whew, my hands are cold. Let's take it here. Here we go. So straight up, right through there. Start with that. Elbows are in. Catherine is with her 3 and 10-month-old, can't join. Hey, Cameron, hello. Hello, Cameron and Catherine. So elbows in. If you wanna add a little press to the side, it's a little rotation. So we're keeping our hips and shoulders square, so we're not twisting, but when we get to that power round, we'll add a little rotation. But for now, it's just a little torso twist. Right through here, right through here, 10 seconds. Back to basics. You can go straight up, and then right, and then left. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Have a seat with me on the ground. Now, if you need to keep it standing, you can keep it standing. If you need to sit up nice and tall and just do the twist from here without leaning back, that works too. If you want to keep it body weight, you can do that too. Here we go. So we're going side to side. What I actually want you to do is touch the kettlebell down to the side. Dig those heels into the ground. If you feel like picking your feet up, you can, but if you feel like you're losing your form that way, I want you to come here and really focus here. But if you can, taking that kettlebell across, if that's okay for your back, if you need to reduce the range of motion, keep it a little smaller, or again, just body weight, always an option, right? We wanna work the deep core, so don't sacrifice the stabilization here to get more of that twist. I want you to stabilize here, zip up here, and then rotate, right? 5 seconds. Breathe. Hey, Ash and her daughter. Relax. 11-year-old doing the workout in Texas. Hey, guys. All right, team. Up onto your feet. All right, so here's what we got for round 2. For our power round, we're actually gonna put our squat and our press together, but we're taking it single-sided. So I'm gonna go with a little bit of a lighter kettlebell. I'm gonna give you an option if you only have a heavy one too. If you can, we're going 30 seconds here, press to the right. I know a lot of you are working with heavier kettlebells because we often do them like this. If that is you, just take it to the side. Here's your power, squat to the side. So pressing at the diagonal to the right, pressing at the diagonal to the left. We got 30 seconds each side, one arm or two. 3, 2, 1. Take it here. Take it down. Bring it up. Woo. Drop it low. And power. So your power. Get low in the squat. Power it up. Remember, you do not have to jump. You don't have to get high impact. But we want to create that power from the legs all the way up. Power. Take it down. And power. 3, 2, 1. Other side right here. Let's catch our breath for just a second and go right into it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Take it down. Bring it up. Cynthia's saying you're so out of shape. Guess what? You're not. It's hard because you're working hard. I'm feeling it too. You can hear it in my breath. Anytime you are tempted to tell yourself that, this is so hard, I'm so out of shape, repeat this. It's hard because I'm working hard. Right? You're not out of shape. It's hard because you're working hard. You're here. That's all that matters, Cynthia. 3, 2, 1. Burn. Woo-hoo. You guys, this is my 13-pound kettlebell, somebody was asking. I have my 26 that I work with a lot, my 17. Have a seat. Whoo, that got my heart rate up, right? Did you feel the power? That's why those rounds are only 30 seconds. All right, with this, we're gonna take it, we're gonna add a little press to, this is your press round, to your Russian twist. So here, press, power. Here, press. If you wanna add a little lean back, you can. If it feels good for you, then press it up. Twist it, press it up. Add the power, but keep that core stabilizing. Feels like too much? Drop the weight or take it even slower. Let's get it done. Core zipped. Shoulders back, chest open. Here we go. Down, power press. Halfway back and twist. Power press. Here's your power. You're not pulling with that back. You're lifting and rotating from the core, right? Bring it up. Down, hand up. Woo! Breathe. Here we go. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Stretch it out. Take it right here. Woo, hard because we're working hard. All right, everybody up onto your feet. We're gonna add a little bonus round of a swing to every exercise, every circuit that we're doing. So grab your heavier kettlebell if you got it, or heavier dumbbells. We're gonna start 30 seconds with our deadlift, right? We won't do this every time, but that hinge motion, drive those hips to the back, nice flat back, kettlebell to the ground, and bring it up. 30 seconds there, rest for a second, 30 second swing. Let's get it done. Shoulders back, core engage, weight right in the center, hinge it. Here we go. Up, hinge down, right here. Up and down. Yes, breathe. Drive it, those hips to the back. Kettlebell in the center. What it's not is a squat, right? It's a hinge right through here. Heather in Utah, hello. Whoo. Connecting at the top, straight up and down, not hyperextending, right? Right through here, zip up in the core, last one. And breathe. All right, give your hands a break. Take it right here. Swing. If you're comfortable with a swing, if you've done a swing before, we're gonna take it. Drive it up. Hike it back, but not using your arms, just pulling your back in, and then use the power to bring it up. Lock out at the top, let it drop. 30-second swing. Shoulders back, core engage. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Power. Drive it up, let it drop. Let it drop. Breathe. Right through here. Let it drop. Zip up into that core. Push into your feet. Pull those shoulders back, but you are not lifting with your arms. Remember that. Breathe. Breathe. Yes, you can. Lock it out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swing and relax. Woo! Breathe. Quick sip of water, team. Why not? We're doing it. All right, so catch your breath. We're going into round 2. We're gonna get a little lunge sequence. Now, we got right side, left side. We're gonna do 20 seconds each side for this first round, and then our power round is actually 30 seconds as we put it together. Then we got a 45-second alternating row. And then we're gonna take it with a windmill, all right? So, we're gonna take it here. Watch me. We're taking it 20 seconds. Step to the side, my right, your left. Switch your hands, reverse, right through here. Here, let's do 30 and 30, why not? 30, 30, and then we'll do the same for power. So side lunge, reverse lunge. Your moving leg is the same. Switch your hands if you can. Here we go. Side lunge, drive up through the hips, switch the hands. Reverse lunge, switch your hands. If the switching is too weird for you, just keep it in one hand. That's okay too. Side lunge, sit back into the hip. This is back to basics. Remember, you don't have to get as low if you want just a little side squat and then a little tap back. That works too. Here we go. Woo! Breathe. Alex is saying hi. Hey, Alex, just got back from a birthday party. Yeah, start it from the beginning. You're gonna love it. Let's get ready for that other side. So watch me one time. Side lunge, switch your hands if you can. Reverse lunge, train tracks for that balance. Here we go. Side lunge. So only because we have right side, left side for both are we splitting the time. Everything else, 45 seconds, back to basics, right? Take it here and bring it up. Now, I'm feeling a little out of breath, so I really wanna watch my breathing and my form. I'm tempted to rush it, to be rounded a little bit. I'm gonna zip up through here, get it done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, team. All right, kettlebell in the center. So we do want to have that hinge motion. It's 45 seconds alternating row. I'm going to give you a couple of options. So you can just alternate one side and then the other, but if you need to relax your back in between, then take it right back through here. Up, up, and bring it up. Or stay down, whatever feels best for you. We got 45 seconds. I'm gonna talk more at the end of this workout. We'll have a Q&A. Let's take it here. So I'll talk more about MRT, which is metabolic resistance training, Paula, which is what we're doing in most of our workouts. Alternate that row. Nice flat back. Pull the elbow up towards the hip. Let it down. Squeeze in the back, but think also about pulling the elbow to the sky, right? Come up in between if you need a little break for your back, but keep that core engaged. Trying to use a heavy kettlebell on this because you're strong, you can do it. Bring it up, squeeze, hand down. Here we go, 5 seconds. Breathe. Last one. Let's make it even both sides. And relax. All right, team, take it down to a plank position. All right, so let's have that kettlebell out in front. We're gonna come on our elbows to start. We're gonna do little taps, all right? We're gonna hold it first, and then we'll add some taps. So on your elbows, if you need to be on your knees, be on your knees. You can be here, here, or here. Join me right here. So good plank form. Shoulders, elbows, about shoulder distance apart. Make sure you get a little tuck of that pelvis, right? Bring your hips towards the ribs, everything pulled in, tighten out in those legs and those glutes. And then let's just do little taps. Reach towards that kettlebell. So it's gonna be a little side to side. Remember when I said we're gonna do a windmill and then I switched it up on you? Sorry about that, guys. We'll get it in, don't worry. Right here, woo. I know where my brain is today. It's the cold fog. Reach it. If you don't feel like reaching, you can just hold, or again, you can take it to those knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch it back. All right, power round. Team, we're putting it together. So I want you to watch me one time. You're gonna row in the side lunge, you're gonna row in the reverse lunge. If you can, switch your hands and get both sides. Otherwise, pick what feels best for you. So watch me. Side lunge, row for the power. Bring it up, switch. Reverse lunge, power, and switch. If that feels like too many parts, you just pick one. You can just do side lunge row, you can just do reverse lunge row, or you can just pick one to do the row. Does that make sense? You got it. 30 seconds on the right. In 3, 2, my right, your left. Here we go. So side lunge, row, reverse lunge, flat back row. Your row is your power, right? And then your power comes out of that leg as you step out of the lunge. So we got row, power side lunge. Power row, power lunge. Yes, you can. Flat back. Here. Bring it up. 3, 2, 1. Yes. All right, team. Give your hands a little break. Yep, gonna get some water. Whew, I promise I'm feeling good, guys. It's been about a week. I wouldn't push it, but I have been modifying and resting. All right, let's take it to the other side. So again, watch me one time. Side lunge row, switch your hands if you can, reverse lunge row, or what other version of that works for you. In 3, 2, 1, sit. Bring it up, switch it. Reverse. Yes. Take it here. Bring it up. Reverse. And up. Take it here. And up. Keep it going. Last one. Right through here. Can we get both sides? Or both lunges? Whoo! Ha! And relax. All right, team. Let's take it to that plank right through here. All right, kettlebell in the center. Here's what we're gonna add. You're gonna tap, then you're gonna add a plank jack. Now I'm gonna give you 2 options to do it, so watch me. You can add that power as you tap. It's a little bit tricky. If that doesn't feel good for you, just do the tap and then do the jack. If you wanna play with your balance and it feels good for you, as you tap, do the jack. You can keep the jack out of it. You can be on your knees and tap. Low impact, high impact, doesn't matter to me. 30 seconds, adding some power to this plank. In 3, plank position, 2, 1. Here we go. Reach and jack. Hup. Or you can go tap, tap, and jack. You might feel even quicker or more steady. It's up to you. If you feel too off balance with this, whoo, take it here. And remember, you can also go here and here. Tap, tap, jack, whoo, or up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and breathe. Woo, team, I know. Up onto your feet. How about another swing? I always like to take this opportunity to get a little hip stretch. Woo! All right, I'm gonna grab my heavy kettlebell again. Let's take it right through here. Woo! So, we're gonna get it done. With that swing, no deadlift on this, unless you want to use the deadlift instead of the swing. So, other option, just your hinge, just your deadlift, or we're gonna swing for 30 seconds. Wrap that core, shoulders back, feet slightly wider than hip distance. Remember, it's your hinge. Power up, standing straight. Here we go, pull those shoulders back, eyes up, getting it done in 3, 2, swing or deadlift. Power, let it drop. There we go. Hup. Whoo. Lock it out at the top. Remember, shoulder blades are pulled back. Like you're squeezing your armpits, but not lifting with the arms. But then you're locking out through that entire lower body. Lock out in those quads, those glutes. Lift up in the core. All the way through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whoo, right through here. You got it, team. Whoo, I know. All right, quick sip of water. We're taking it into this last round. We're gonna make it quick. Whew. My comments are actually covering my clock, so who knows how much time we have left. We'll figure it out. All right, team. So, we're gonna get it done with an alternating curtsy lunge. If you want, you can add a little twist with it right through here. Right here, twist and twist. Then we're going curl, press, triceps. It's a 3-parter for that upper body. You can just pick one if you want. Then we'll sneak in that windmill. Let's start with 45 seconds of that curtsy lunge in 3, 2, 1. Let's alternate. So curtsy, I'm bringing the dumbbell down to get a little twist. Curtsy and twist right through here. If you'd rather, you can have the kettlebell in the center and switch your arms, kind of like we did with those others. Woo! Breathe. Take it down and up. Here. Ah, oh, thank you. Kurt moved it for me. 5 minutes, y'all. Woo! Thank you, Faye. Whew. Right through here. Twist if you want. And up. Twist. Get low into that hip. I know we're feeling it, team, but you're getting it done. 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. Curl, press, triceps. So we're right here. Up, up, tries. Curl, press, tries. If you're not comfortable with the tries, just do the curl and the press or the curl. Here we go. Curl the chest, up, behind your head for triceps. So slow and controlled. 3 parts. Curl, up. So we gotta push, pull, and push. Woo. Or pull, push, and push. Ha! Elbows in. All the way through. Really think about what is your core doing, especially as you're over your head. Pull everything in. We have a tendency sometimes to lean or let it go loose. Really connect with that deep core. Stay stabilized. 10 seconds. Up. Behind your head. Yes, you can. Right here. Faye, I should have said 30 seconds. I know, I couldn't tell. Good, relax. All right, team, 20 seconds with a windmill each side. Remember, you can go low with it. It's just that little side bend, or take it high right through here. You pick, find your position. I know we've had a lot of press overhead, so if you want to keep it low, that works too. Zip up that core. It's a hinge for that oblique. Here we go. Take it down and bring it up. Take it down, 20 seconds only. Whoo! Breathe. Spot the bell. You're looking up at the kettlebell at top. Ha. And up. 3, 2, 1. Give yourself a second. Get set up for that other side. You can keep it low. You can take it high. Either way, 20 seconds. Take it down. Look it up right through here. And up. Yes, you can. And breathe. And up. 3, 2, 1. And relax. All right, team, power round. Here's what we got. You have two options. We're just going 30 seconds right, 30 seconds left. We're not gonna worry about that windmill power, but you can curtsy. You can do a single-sided curl, just like that. So it's a gunslinger curl from the ground, bring it up. Or if that's too much, just take it down, curtsy, and up, or across your body. Let's get it done. 30 seconds, right? Curtsy and curl, here we go. Down, bring it up. So it looks like this. Cross in the curtsy, gunslinger curl, catch it at the top. If you've never done that before, or that's not right for you, just take it 2 hands, power it up. Either one is fine, right? You can even cross if you want. Yes, team. Whew. It's a tough one. And breathe. Get ready. Switch your sides. Let's do it. Here we go, 30 seconds. Hand up. Take it down. And breathe. Down. Hand up. 2 hands works too. We're almost done with this workout. I know what you're thinking, but yes, we're gonna find time for that bonus move. Don't worry. Last one right here. And relax. All right, team. I think we wanna get one more swing in, but we're not gonna do a minute swing. We're gonna do a 30-second swing and then a 30-second mountain climber. That's our bonus move, 2 different parts. You can take the mountain climber standing. You can take the swing to the deadlift. I'm gonna bring in one of my heavier kettlebells for that swing, because why not? It's my 35. So 30-second swing, 30-second climber, wherever you want it to be, and then that is it. Team, let's get some power. Core engaged, shoulders back. Don't worry about that clock. I got another one. Shoulders back, here we go. Swing or deadlift in 3, 2, 1. Power, let it drop. Power. I really want you to be thinking about the power of this move. It's as you come up, use your posterior chain all through the back of your body. Let it drop. Let it drop. Power, let it drop. Power all the way from your feet up to the top of your head, but especially the lower half of that body. 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Give your back a little second. Woo. Mountain climber, standing on the mat, whatever works for you. Let's bring it down, let's get it done. Power, here we go. Run them in. You can cross them too, whatever feels best for you. Remember, I want the power in that core, right? Power drive towards your chest. It's not about how fast we can go. It's about getting that power into the core, staying steady in that high plank. Elbows right above the shoulders, right below the shoulders, right above the wrist. Keep it going. You got 5. What do you got? Yes, you can. It's hard because you're working hard. 3, 2, 1. Stretch it back. Yes, team, you did it. Woo! Stretch those shoulders. So come into that child's pose. Sit back into the hips. I want you to try to open up the knees just a bit and reach those hands forward. Let your head drop and press into those shoulders. Sorry about going over, guys. I couldn't see my timer. Thought we had like 20 more minutes. Whoo! Bring it up. Take one arm under. Child's pose with a little shoulder stretch. If that doesn't feel good for you, just stay up top. We're gonna get a quick little stretch. Just cover the basics. And then we can get some more stretching as we hang out. If you have time, we'll get a little Q&A. So same arm, I want you to take it out to the side and I want you to lean this way. At the same time, if you want to take that leg out, it's a little bit of a challenging stretch, but you can take it here, shift your weight. Hopefully you can see that. If not, just find what feels good for you. And let's do the same thing other side. So back to child's pose, take that arm underneath, sit back. So if you have any questions, once we wrap up here, you can put it in the chat. I'm gonna grab a computer. I'll answer some questions as we go. We'll talk a little bit about this last week of power. Take that leg out, arm out, sit back. And then bring it up, team. Come into that 90-90, that little hip stretch. Woo! Thank you, Faye. Don't worry, I am feeling a lot better than I was. I did take a break earlier in the week, and then as I got back into it, I was modifying. You'll see it in some of your workouts next week. I was modifying, I was listening to my body. We just talked about this in the athletic club about when you're recovering from something minor like a cold, listening to your body is so important. There are some things you should never do, like never work out with a fever, but generally speaking, if it's just a little head cold, sometimes getting some gentle movement can help, but of course, you want to talk to your doctor as well. So if you want to take that into a pigeon, you can. Thank you, Olivia. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being here, everybody. If that pigeon is not right for you, just stay in that 90-90. And take it to that other side. Woo! Thank you, Natasha. Good to see you, Natasha. Hope you're doing well. And then come back to the center. Toes out. Woo! Jamie says, anyone else see Amy calculating how she could fit in the rest of the circuit, plus the swing and the bonus move? Yep, you know how I did it? We just had to go a little bit over time, right? But that's okay, you all did it. You worked hard, it was hard because you were working hard. Always remember that. Look over the shoulder, little stretch through there. Again, you can keep stretching while we're chatting. Take a little stretch through here. Thank you, Coco Mommy. I'm so glad to see you here. I'm glad you could join a live. I love, love, love seeing your Instagram videos. Thank you for always tagging me. Also, you guys, I love it. Any of you, if you tag me on Instagram, especially, but Facebook as well, I love seeing when you complete a workout. I like to reshare them if that's okay with you. I'll always ask you, but always fun to see who's doing the workouts, who's feeling good, who is showing up, and such a great way to stay accountable, right? But really fun for me to see all of you all working hard, getting it in. One big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your kettlebell power workout. Great job, everybody. Woo! Let's see, let me grab my computer if you have any questions. Cynthia says, I haven't been a BAC member for a while. Are you still taking members? Absolutely. Anybody can join the BodyFit Athletic Club. It is a membership. You have an option for a monthly or a yearly or a bi-yearly if you want to do a 6-month. So we would love to have you. That is our support community. It's now on the BodyFit by Amy app, so it's a private community. If you're someone who doesn't have other social media, it's a great place to be because it's our own community. And you have a separate calendar where you get the regular calendar workouts plus bonus burns plus optional substitution workouts. You get recipes, you get the method nutrition plan, and you get weekly live streams and Q&As where you can ask questions directly to me and to Vivian, our BodyFit dietitian. And it's just a really great community. So many of our athletic clubbers are here every week, and we really have become like a family. So we would love to have you join. Obviously, we're still gonna have the workout calendar free on YouTube. Everything on YouTube is gonna stay just as it is, but I wanted a way to connect with you all even more and get deeper and really be a part of your journey. So the Athletic Club is where you want to be. Let's see. So please join us, Cynthia. We would love that. And yes, you're saying you're turning 50 this year. We have a lot of women in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, as well as 20s and 30s and beyond. But a lot of people who are in that range, we're talking about menopause. Both Vivian and I have covered different lives on menopause when it pertains to fitness and also nutrition, amongst other things. So we're really covering all the life stages. Would love to have you join us in there. So Sherry decided not to do tennis drills this morning. I'm glad. You got some agility here, right? So good to see you, Sherry. So Blue, look, first live in 8 years. I hate mountain climbers, but I love back to basics, and the baby is still asleep. Oh, I'm so glad you got it in. I love mountain climbers, as you all know, but that's why I always give you lots of options. So yes, Olivia. So one thing that would help me gauge if I'm pushing myself enough is if you shared the weight you were using. Yes. So I can certainly do more of that. I'm probably gonna start trying to put it in the description of the videos too, to be helpful. The reason I don't do that as often is I don't want you to think that you have to be doing the same weight as me. I think probably what you're talking about, Olivia, is when I go up and down, of saying, like, you know, I usually try to use sort of vague terms like heavy to medium or medium to light, or you definitely want your light dumbbells, or you can go heavy on this. Because I want it to be specific to you, and I don't want anybody to think that they're not working hard if they're doing something different than what I'm doing, because obviously all of us are different. A lot of you are lifting heavier than me. Sometimes that's because that's where we are, and sometimes that's because I have a cold or I'm filming multiple workouts during the day. But I don't want anybody to think, oh, I'm lifting too heavy, or oh, I'm not lifting heavy enough based on what I'm doing. But I think what you're talking about, Olivia, is when I'm switching it up. And generally speaking, that's, you know, I'm always going to encourage you to go heavy on your swings, on your lower body, heavy to medium when we start putting things together in those compound movements. So yes, I can do better about that, about telling you what I'm working with and when I'm switching up and why. So thank you for adding that, but just want to reiterate, but I never want to say, oh, I'm using my 10 pounds, so you should be using 10 pounds, because everybody is different, right? Some of you are going to be using 5s and some of you are going to be using 20s. So thank you for that question though. Let's see, Katie is here. Fun way to get the heart pumping on Saturday. Last week of power. Thank you, Christine. And hey, Mallory. Christine and Mallory. Mallory is Christine's daughter, one of her daughters. Good to see you, Mallory. Jennifer, loved the live. Lunch series was awesome. Curtsy the Gunslinger is one of my new favorites. We're going to have to add that in a little bit more, right? Oh, yay. Linda says her husband tried to improvise with his own weights. Ooh, I love when the husbands join, especially if they're used to doing something super heavy and then they get in and they're moving quick with us. I bet he was super impressed with you, Linda. We are. Mallory is starting the workout now. Happy Saturday. Caitlin, thank you. Feeling like $1 million. I love it. Apollo One TV started with a 12K kettlebell 2 years ago. Now it's too easy. Should I upgrade to a 16 or more? I would say 16 is probably great if you want to go for it. I think I always encourage people to go a little bit heavier. You know, when I'm talking about, obviously kilograms is different because it's double, but when I'm talking weight, when people say, oh, my 10 pounds are too easy, I'm going to go 12s. I often encourage them to go 15s. So I think 12 to 16 is probably a good range for you, but it never hurts to go a little heavier because you'll get there eventually, right? So hopefully that is helpful. Jennifer, non-scale victory, able to do kettlebell swings today. Had to back off last week. I'm glad that you listened to your body last week, and I'm so glad that you were able to do it today. Great job, Jennifer. Amanda, happy birthday to the YouTube channel, right? I will get over this cold. Don't worry, it's just a cold. My son has had it too, but we've been very lucky. It's been pretty mild, just all the annoying cold symptoms, but everybody has been okay, except for the fact that, you know, we were home from school and everybody was home, and it was a busy week in that way. But all in all, guys, I actually feel really good getting moving earlier in the week. I needed to rest, and now it's really helping clear my sinuses. So again, listen to your body, listen to your doctor. But as we're recovering, and if it's something, we call it the neck check above the neck, you, generally speaking, getting moving and modifying can sometimes help. So, yes, Jolene, 30 pounds for swing today, and it felt great. Let's see, Molly says, why do my muscles feel tighter the day after a tough workout? Does overworking the muscles actually make them tighter? So, not quite sure what you mean, Molly, by tighter. If you just mean general tightness, yeah, that's designed to happen, right? Isn't that what we're trying to do with our muscles, is get tighter and stronger? I think if you mean tighter as in tension, like you feel kind of stiff and achy, putting in some more flexibility work and more mobility work into your programming before or specifically after is always a good idea, even if it's depending on where you feel the tightness. Let's say it's your back, doing some cat-cow, maybe it's your shoulders, doing some wall slides, we call them, up the wall, or getting some stretching. But when we are working our muscles, Molly says, I feel like I have to stretch a lot more. So I think that's everybody, but again, what we're doing is we are tightening and toning and strengthening those muscles. So when we work our muscles, we overload our muscles, we get what we call little micro traumas, micro tears in our muscle fibers. And as they repair, that's actually how our muscles get stronger and tighter. So we get those little micro tears, micro traumas, and they repair, they get tighter. They get tighter, right? So as we're doing that, you are gonna need a little more of that flexibility and mobility. So that tightness isn't necessarily a bad thing, although I know it doesn't feel great. So I don't think you're doing anything wrong in your workouts. I think we all just need more flexibility and mobility in our lives, right? That's what it is. As you know, I keep the workout short for a reason, 20 to 30 to 40 minutes, but we all could use an hour if you have the time, and give yourself an extra 5 or 10 minutes of mobility in the warm-up and an extra 5 or 10 minutes of flexibility and mobility in the cool down, or just getting it throughout your day, right? Those things that we do, inchworms, cat-cow, things you can do standing, 90-90s with our hips, right? Child's pose, all of those things that we're doing, trying to get those and hold them for longer periods of time, all of that can be really, really helpful for you. But that's what's designed to happen. We're aiming to make them tighter and stronger, but I know it doesn't always feel good, so make sure that you get some extra stretching. But I don't think you're overworking unless you're feeling overly sore and feeling pain, right? Let's see. Yes, Laura, love the energy of switching hands with the lunges and squats. I know, I like that too, especially with the kettlebell. I think the handle makes it easier. Again, I always give you options because some people, then their brains are thinking about it too much, but it is fun to, as we're shifting the weight, right? Shifting into that hip for the side lunge, shifting back into the reverse, working in those different planes of motion to have the weight going with it. So thanks, Laura. All right, team, anybody have any other questions? Otherwise, we have one more week of our power challenge. I can't believe that we are on the last week. That's crazy to me. It feels like we just celebrated the new year, right? So, one more week. We got some fun stuff. I know this, if you follow the calendar, this is a really challenging week. The power burn on Monday was longer, right? 40 minutes. And then we had that metabolic resistance training. To answer Paula's question, metabolic resistance training, it's essentially what we're doing in most of our workouts here on the channel, but we're getting metabolic conditioning, right? We're getting that cardio conditioning, getting our heart pumping, training our improving that metabolic function while we're doing resistance training. We often think about metabolic conditioning when it comes to cardio, but we can get that, as we do in all of our workouts, through resistance training. Little different than HIIT. HIIT is those shorter intervals with longer rests where we go all out with it, but metabolic resistance training, we have some longer intervals with very limited rest. So if you did that upper and core MRT and lower and core MRT that we had on the schedule this week, they're on the YouTube channel, you can check them a couple days back. We started at 40 seconds, then we repeated for 45, then we repeated for 50 seconds. So our rest periods got shorter, we kept it moving, and it was a burner, right? I think everybody felt it. I know I did. So, yay, Cynthia, rejoining the BAC. I can't wait to be a bigger part of your journey. I'm so glad that you are back. Thank you, thank you. Look forward to seeing you there this week. All right, team, if anybody has any other questions, put them in the chat now. Otherwise, next Saturday, we will be closing out our power challenge. We will have a body weight power party. You know, I like to make the last live of the month somewhat of a party. So we'll have a version of this where we have some back to basics. You have some options to add power, but we will also make it a party. So have a great weekend, everybody. Join me for this last week of power. And then coming up, get excited about it, we got our fresh challenge. I'm gonna tell you more about it as the week goes on. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great weekend. Get some stretching, get some mobility, and I will see you this week for your workouts. Bye, everybody.